sure?
This is it. This is the road. I turned around. There was someone. There was someone who saw me.
And who was it?
It was that man. That man at the hotel.
Director O?
I told you to get out of here! You think that being on your knees will erase what he did?
I promise. My dad's not the one to do that.
Neither you nor your father can ever admit your guilt. That's what upsets me most. I can't forgive you even if you admit your crime and beg for forgiveness.
It would be the end of him if he had to go back to prison. He'll never recover. He's barely coping now as it is.
So what? That's none of my business.
Mrs. Na, please. I beg you. Please.
A divorce? Who says that I will divorce you? I will never divorce you!
I can get the documents again. The problem is our broken relationship.
There is nothing wrong with our relationship. You just need to give up on Chloe. Just give up on your precious little Chloe. Or keep up with this and you can just watch what I do to Chloe.
What more will you do? You've done more than enough already. I'm begging you, please stop.
Are you actually worried about her?
No. I'm worried for you. I'm being honest. I'm worried. I'm worried you'll ruin yourself.
You're worried about me and you bring me that thing? Wait, did she say she'll take you back if you get a divorce? Does she want to start over with you? Is this what you're set on? You just watch me. The Min family is gonna be kicked out of this hotel. If not by me, then it will be done by Mrs. Na.
Mrs. Na, whom you trust so much, will ultimately side with Sean. Why don't you get it? How much longer do you think she'll watch your back?
She won't turn against me. She desires the ruin of the entire Min family. She's behind me. She's on my side. So you get back to your senses. And I will never divorce you.
I heard Mr. Min's medical bill will be cancelled. Do you have a plan?
Unless I can manage to change Mrs. Na's mind, it's a lost cause.
What's wrong with Sean? Can't he persuade his own grandmother? What about taking Mr. Min to somewhere safe and secluded? Not to the hotel or home, but some place where he can go into hiding. Something like that.
Hide him?
I mean, that's one way. We could earn some time. I'll look for a place. I'm gonna get a divorce. I know I've no right to say this, but I want to start over with you. Of course, that is only if you want to.
You really think that she'll allow that?
It was a very twisted beginning for us. You know that better than anyone. I need to undo the wrongs that's happened. Let's talk about this later. Let's look for Mr. Min first, yeah?
So Director O saw you return to the hotel before the accident. Is that true?
Yes, Director O. He saw me there.
Why did you ask me to come here? So, what is this about?
You saw Mr. Min at the hotel on the exact day that the accident took place. Did you see him at the hotel?
I don't remember. Does it seem like I have nothing better to do?
It is important.
Tell him the truth. You saw me there that day.
Did you see him at the hotel when the accident took place, why didn't you tell that to my grandmother? What is your reason?
Are you suspecting me based on what he has to say? Do you know how crazy things were on the day of that accident? We were preparing for the Entrepreneurs Association banquet. Am I supposed to know the coming and going of a mere bellboy?
You said you heard Mr. Yu hire Mr. Min for this exact reason.
He's causing nothing but trouble for me now. Get rid of the old man. Then I'll accept you as my son-in-law. Everything will be yours. This hotel, this position, and my daughter.
No, I can't do that. I won't do it. Mr. Yo, he is a good friend of mine, please.
You'll end up doing this. You seduced my daughter and even had a baby with her. Was her name Chloe? The future of your baby depends on you, so get it together.
No, I can't do that. I won't do that. He is my friend. Please don't do this, Mr. Yo. I remember it. I remember it now. I remember everything now.
Can you see this? That's who this man is. He can distinguish reality from fantasy, and now you want to trust in what he has to say? How ridiculous. Hey.
Oh, Mr. Yao, I am Chloe's father. I can't do that for Chloe's sake. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Oh, please,
Father,
Mr.
Father.
Yao.
What's going on? What did you do to him?
Take him to the doctor, right now!
Dad? Dad? Dad, wake up, please. Please wake up.
He remembered Director O. It's a sign that his memory is coming back.
Is that all you can talk about? Please stop, Sean.
Then, will you just give up? If nothing is done, he can be arrested again tomorrow. You should know what is going to happen to him.
Well, Sean, if you're so worried, then why don't you make the effort to persuade your grandmother? She's the only one who can stop this.
He must remember. Come on, wake up, Father! Wake up, Father!
Get out right now. I don't want to see you.
No! I'm going to hear him out when he wakes up, okay? That will resolve this.
I told you go. Take him outside, Jacob. He's making it hard for me.
Why don't you leave now? What do you think you're doing? He's lost consciousness. Can't you see that?
Let me go! It's none of your business.
Jacob is more trustworthy than you. Right now, I can't allow myself to trust you anymore.
Are you okay?
You can go too, Jacob.
Mr. David was not at the scene of the accident.
And you believe him because he told you that. Of course that's what he'd say. That man is full of lies. Don't you know that he rose to the position that he is in through evil deeds?
I checked the time card. Even Director O saw him.
Huh? Director O?
He must have kept that information from you for some reason. If what you believed is not the truth, then you and I have done horrible things to the Min family. We have sinned against them all. Grandma, we rarely have done terrible things.
But that simply can't be true. I'm sure that's what you want to believe, but that can't be true. But do you know what is true? Is that David Min killed your father.
Oh, stop this now. His shock made him lose consciousness.
It's not like he's got a terminal illness. It's just his memory. He could come to his senses at any time. Let the law deal with him.
Grandma.
Yeah, why isn't Hannah coming? Where exactly is your mother, huh?
Do you have something important to say? We've been waiting too long. You're taking too long, and I'm tired of this waiting game.
Hey.
Oh, Hannah's here. We've been waiting so long for you.
Mr. Han, I don't know what this is all about, but Hannah is tired from work, so let's do this another time because she's worked so hard.
No, I must say this now. What do you plan to do with Jacob?
What do you mean? We'll have babies and have a happy life together.
Listen, it is not that simple. And you know, it's not like we don't know what you did.
And tell me, what did I do? I was the one who reinstated Jacob. I took my in-laws under my wing who didn't have a place to go. Please tell me, what did I do?
Must I tell you what you did? You've done those horrible things to Chloe
You
and
are
Emma.
just too much! Father, and you, Philip! I don't know what you've heard, but shouldn't you try to be on my side? I'm your family, not Chloe! Jacob, he said he wants to divorce me and start over with Chloe, and he even said that he loves her.
What? Is that really true? Do you really intend to divorce Hannah and start all over?
It's not because of Chloe that I can't handle Hannah anymore. There's no meaning in living with her.
No meaning? How can you say that to me?
Hannah, why don't you confess to everything and please ask for forgiveness?
I've done nothing that needs forgiveness. Chloe's the one who needs to ask for it. She seduced Jacob, and she's breaking up my family right now. You are like this because of her lies. You'll regret it. You will.
I mean, honestly, how can she be so bold?
Oh, come on, where is your mother when the family's in such a terrible state?
You must have been a beauty when you were younger. You've got the eyes of a deer and such a delicate neckline. And a feel for dancing. So how many men have fallen for you?
Oh, well, many men surely did fall for me. There were so many. And they all said that it had to be me, and they begged for me so much. Their tears formed a river.
Let's cheers to your eyes.
Cheers.
Are you finally waking up? Oh, I thought you weren't ever gonna wake up.
I went to the scene of the accident. That place from 25 years ago.
Is your memory back?
I had realized that on the way I had turned around. I remember that day. I remember there being many VIPs at the hotel. There were many cameras there. The reporters were busy taking pictures and such. There was a big banquet at the hotel.
Then it wasn't you, right? Am I right?
I couldn't do it because of you, my sweet darling daughter. Do you believe me?
Yes, I believe you, Dad.
Things are coming back to me. What's been happening and how I got terminated from the hotel. Your sweet, sweet mother. The fire. My dear wife, Odette. Your mother died because of me. The slush fund and prison.
You remember everything? I'm so glad, Dad. I was so very worried that your memory would never come back.
Your father's back at work. Is he okay?
Yes, he woke up last night. And his memory's back.
It's back? Oh, that's great. But it may be better for him to stay at home today. Someone from the prosecutor's office will be there.
He didn't want to hide from it anymore. I couldn't stop him. He's ready for this, and so am I.
Do you have divorce papers again?
I have a favor to ask you.
A favor with that pathetic look? Do you really want to divorce me that much? What can you do? I just won't do any more favors for you.
It's not that. Stop Mr. Min from getting arrested again. I know you can do it. Can't you cancel the request since you made it?
You want me to save David Min? Why would you possibly ask for that? He used to step all over you before, didn't he? When he was the CEO. He always mistreated you all the time. Shouldn't you feel great about this? Isn't that the normal reaction?
Should you do this for a moment of happiness?
Did Chloe ask you to do this? She asked you to save her father? She's trying to use you just to save her own skin. She's selfish like that all the time.
She's not like that at all. She's not the one to use people to save her skin. She's not Hannah. She's pure and innocent. She's just not that kind of woman, I'm telling you. She's not like you, Hannah. So please don't say that.
What? You just made a mistake? Chloe is not like me? Do you even know what that means? Do you think it's heaven living with you? It's hell for me too!
So let's just end it. Why don't—
Just get out! I said get out! And don't you even dream of a divorce! If you pushed me into hell, then you should stay there with me. Don't you think so? There is no way out of this, you know. How could there be one?
Right. The spirits must be on your side again. With Mrs. Na at your back, you really fanned her vengeful heart. I guess you can finally see the Min family come to their ruin, as you always desired.
Yes, I am glad you know.
But will Jacob really just watch me come to my ruin? He will always try to protect me, whether I want him to or not. You know, he's really so worried about my dad. I guess he's physically with you, but his heart must be somewhere else. Although you never knew this since you never had his heart. Isn't that right?
Do you actually think we're getting a divorce?
But Jacob told me he will. Did you really steal my man for such a short marriage?
Who'll be getting a divorce?
He's the one that voted for your termination. You know, he's ready to come back to me as soon as I'm ready for him.
So what, you'll let him crawl back to you?
You leave my dad alone. If you do anything else, I don't know what I will do with Jacob.
Oh no, you wouldn't dare. You actually should have done it earlier. Let's see how bold you can be when your dad gets arrested today, huh?
I don't think that this is right. In this broad daylight, this is just wrong. This is...
Oh, come on, you're so shy. You wanted to come here. You said that your son is the GM, and your daughter-in-law is the vice president.
I was just saying that. Why don't we just go out, okay? Why should we meet here when there are so many other places? Let's go!
Listen, Carol. I think there's no better place than this right here. And you should know better than that.
No! Oh, get out of my way! I must have lost my mind when I came here. I need to see my husband's face. I can't continue with this. I can't.
Ah, my dear. Carol. Let's not do this. Huh? You know this is what you want.
Oh, no, 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 no,
You hit my face! I'm bleeding!
Do you do this with your own sister? You have such a filthy mind, I can't...
Wait! Carol! Carol! Where are you going? Listen. How can you leave me like this? Covered in blood. How dare you? I can't believe this.
Mother.
Oh my... Hannah, hi. Oh...
Is that enough?
It seems you know how much I'm worth. Quite impressive. Now listen. Don't ever do this to other men. My looks is what makes me money. Hey.
Oh...
What happened, Mother? Did you, you know...
Oh no! Oh, nothing happened at all! I swear I've never done anything shameful in my life ever! I just went out dancing and then he wanted to talk and I was bored and I wanted to gossip and so I thought it would be okay and I didn't know that it would happen. I didn't know. Sorry.
Men like that are really dangerous, Mother. They're all very vicious and cruel.
But nothing happened! I swear on my body, my heart, my soul, my spirit, they are all pure, I swear! Oh, if your father finds out, he'll ask for a divorce from me. You get divorced and then I get divorced. Oh.
You'll get divorced and then I'll get divorced. I guess we'll both be divorced together.
Yes, I guess we'll both be divorced. Hang on, are you getting divorced? But why?
Jacob said that he can't live with me anymore. He doesn't want to live with me. He said he wants to live with Chloe.
What? What is wrong with that man? He's completely crazy. He's completely lost his mind. What kind of son have I raised? How can he?
I will take it to my grave. I really won't tell anyone about this. You can trust me, Mother.
Oh yes, Hannah. Thank you so much for being so loyal. I really appreciate it. You're so great. You're so good to me.
But then could you please do something for me, Mother? No matter what Father or Philip says, please. You need to be on my side. I need you.
Of course, I'm always on your side. But are you really going to get divorced? Are you really sure about that?
Well, now that all depends on you, doesn't it?
Put some sauce in it. All right. Now say, ah.
Ah.
Ah, you're such a good girl. Oh, Samantha. That Klinger wannabe has been here every day. But where is she today, I wonder? Why isn't she here now?
So, Mr. Philip, when are you going on a trip with me?
I'd go right now if I had my way. But there's something going on at home. We're on the verge of breaking apart. And it's all because of Hannah.
Then we can go later, okay? I promise I'll wait for you.
You want to know something, Emma? You're so understanding. We can't postpone the trip. Why don't you start going to the center starting tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay then. I'll take you to the center starting tomorrow.
Well, hi.
Hi.
Please have a seat. How are you feeling? I was really worried because I didn't see you wake up.
I know that you've been worried about me for some time now.
Did you get your memories back?
Your father was the only one who befriended me even when I was a bellboy. He was a good man. A very good man indeed. He was warm and kind with me. Just like you are, sir.
You can speak casually with me. I am your friend's son.
You are the CEO. I must show respect. You know, you resemble your father a lot. I'm pained to think about what happened to your father. He didn't deserve that. He didn't deserve that at all. I'm ashamed to admit that I initially went after him. It's hard for me to think about. I've wronged you, Mr. Jin. And I must admit that.
Well, then just prove to others that you had nothing to do with this.
Director O knows that I wasn't at the scene of that accident all those years ago. He saw me at the hotel that night. But he will never confess to that.
What we need is for someone to prove your alibi.
Well, we have no one right now. After I returned to the hotel, I was so scared that I hid myself from everyone there.
David Min, can I talk to you? Could you run an errand for me, please? I really need you to help me with something.
Are you talking to me?
Excuse me, what is with your attitude? How can you be so rude to the VP?
It all depends on who the VP actually is. You rose to this position through the back door and abusing your power.
What did you say? What did you say to me?
No matter what position you think you're in, to Chloe and me, you're just a pathetic soul who used a car accident to move into our house.
What?
You took everything from Chloe. You made me walk down the aisle with you that day. I'll never forgive you. Even if Chloe does, I will never!
Look here, David Min! You are a murderer, and you can't deny what you did. You know you can't.
It is you who should admit what you did first. I won't ever leave you alone. If you ever trouble Chloe, you know what kind of man David Min is.
David Min. His memory's definitely back. He's now trying to play daddy. I can't let that happen. I requested for cancellation of the medical bail for David Min, didn't I? And I see that he's reported to work, so shouldn't you do something about this? Why aren't you doing your job? Even his memory is back, don't you know? Shouldn't he be serving his time now?
You scared me! You really, really scared me! Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness! Well, why would you be so very scared in your own home? Why are you so busy, huh?
I am not that busy. I just went out to get some fresh air, okay?
Well, were you with a man? Were you, honey?
What a thing to say to me! How dare you say something like that? How dare you say that? No!
Well, you came home drunk last night. You don't know what's going on now, do you? But we are on the verge of breaking apart. You're the only one having a great life here. You're the only one.
I heard what has been going on. And no matter what my family says, Hannah and Jacob are not going to get divorced. I won't let it. I'll prevent it with my life, I swear.
Thank you. I'll be back.
We're from the prosecution office. Please come with us.
I'll go with you, so please don't create a scene here. The guests are enjoying themselves. I don't want them to know what's happening.
Dad!
Chloe, I'll be fine, don't worry. Don't worry and go back to work today. Protect your position here at the hotel. That's what you must do. You stay strong and get back what you lost. To get back what was taken from you, you must stay strong and never cry. Do not forget all the things that you have lost. You know what I mean, right?
Yes, I know, Dad.
Let's go. I remember there being many VIPs at the hotel. There were many cameras there. The reporters were busy taking pictures and such. There was a big banquet at the hotel.
If it was a hotel event, I'm sure there's a record of it.
I just need to verify that he was not at the scene of the accident that day.
On the day of that accident, we were preparing for the Entrepreneurs Association banquet.
If it was such a big event, then I'm sure there's a record of it. Is this the hotel record-keeping office? I want the hotel yearbooks and records of the events. They're not there?
Oh my goodness. Look, he's right there.
Did you ask for hotel records?
Look at what I found out. Look at this over here. 25 years ago, the night your parents had the accident, there was actually an event at the Mona Lisa Hotel, the Entrepreneurs Banquet. And that must have been one of the first major events held at the hotel. Look here, they kept a really good record of everything.
There must have been a lot of reporters.
Do you see the VIPs walking through the door right there?
Yes, I do.
This is the chairperson of the association. Do you see my dad? He's right there behind him. He rushed in so that he could avoid the cameras. And I know for a fact that the banquet started at 5 p.m. Sean, what time was your parents' accident?
At 5 o'clock. It was 5 o'clock. That's when there was a banquet at the hotel.
My dad was at the hotel at that time, so it couldn't be him.
I told you it could never have been him. You're so great. How did you find this? Why are you crying? It's finally resolved, and we proved his innocence.
My dad just got arrested. People from the prosecution office came.
What did you say? Grandma!
Hey, what's going on? Why are you rushing about like this?
It wasn't Mr. David. His innocence has been proven. He's not the one who killed my parents.
What do you mean? Who did it but David?
Look at this here.
Huh? What is all of this?
Let me see that too, Grandma.
Huh?
Look carefully now. You must see this, please.
What are you doing? Why are you sitting in my chair?
I'm just keeping the seat warm. I'll be returning to this office very soon.
Have you lost your mind? Did you maybe lose your mind after you saw your dad get arrested? Get out of my office!
My dad told me I must remember what I lost in order to get it all back. So I thought I must remember this position I had.